Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog 247, and as always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Woo, baby, all right. So, we got a pretty good show lined up tonight. Or as the late, great Ed Sullivan used to say, we got a really good shoe. We got a really big shoe. Not show, shoe. But you young kids out there, you don't even know what I'm talking about. But that's okay. I like to entertain you the best that I can. So it's a combination between both education and entertainment. But you already knew that. But yeah, we got a pretty good show lined up. And before we do that, got to do the shout outs. We got to do the plugs and everything. Got to do that. That's mandatory on a show on Thursdays, hosted by a man named Tom Dog. It's in the rule book. It is. So with that said, big shout out to everybody over at the Dorkening Podcast Network. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. And I hope you all watching because I love you all. And definitely go check them out. They have tons of podcasts to listen and to watch or whatever. And wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, you can go ahead and check that out. Big shout out to Carrie, who, I want to make sure I get this right, because I don't want to make any mistakes on her end. On my end, I mean, not her end. Let's see. See, my tablet is so goddamn slow. Carrie has the Owl Light Network. Check her out. She has some amazing stuff on Sundays. Definitely want to check her out, and it's a lot of fun. I've been on there a couple of times, and it's a lot of fun. Absolutely, definitely go ahead and check her out. And a big shout out to my good friend Melly Playful over at Melly Playful and Tengu over on YouTube. You like watching people play video games? Then Melly Playful is the one for you. Go ahead and check her out, Melly Playful and Tengu on YouTube. And this episode is brought to you by... Gotta get my stuff ready. I forgot to do that. I was all raring to go, starting early like I usually do. Got a little personal issues, but managed to get my show done early. So yeah. This episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. You can trade in your old video games and consoles. from retro video games, accessories, and systems. You could trade in your DVD box sets and Blu-rays. You can trade in your sports cards and novelty items, as well as wrestling collectibles and autographed items spanning from sports, wrestling, and actors. And if you happen to be in the Southington, Connecticut area and you want to check out this wonderful store, and definitely you should, they have some events going on, and you can also trade in your Pokemon cards or your Yu-Gi-Oh cards or your pop vinyls and anything else, and you can also get some of that stuff too. So wherever your needs are, you can check that out, and you could check them out over. And if you want the list of directions, if you want the directions on where they are in Southington, and and a list of events that they have going on, you can check it out at their website over at mjvideogames.com. Big shout out to the Pint podcast. Tons of episodes for you to listen to. They have a lot of fun. Scan in that QR code right there. And for more information, I should say. And this episode is also brought to you by Hardcore Sweet Bakery, also located here in Southington. You want to check out their the bakery if you have a sweet tooth and everything like that. It's wonderful. It's amazing. Their baked goods are awesome. I love them. You'll love them too. And if you happen to be in this Southington area while you're out shopping for some cool stuff that they have at M&J Video Games and Collectibles, head on over to Hardcore Sweet Bakery and they'll take good care of you. For more information and a list of items that they have to chow down on, visit their website over at hardcoresweetbakery.com. Also, if you want to quench your thirst, check out Witch Doctor Brewing Company for craft beer. No corporate bullshit. No Busch, no Bud, no Budweiser, no Coors, no Sam Adams, none of that stuff. Just local brew, and it's awesome. You'll definitely love it. And it's a perfect way to cleanse your palate after scarfing down some baked good over at Hardcore Sweet Bakery. Want to check out their place? You can visit their website at witchdoctorbrewing.com. And while you're chowing down on some baked goods and drinking that beer, and you want some reading material, check out BoomTube Comics, also located in Southington. Definitely worth checking out. And for some list of comic books that they have out and everything, check out boomtubecomics.com. Speaking of comics, this weekend at the NXYMA Hall in New Haven, Connecticut, is the last time that you can check out the New Haven Comic and Collectible Spectacular. And it's this weekend. Admission is $5, and kids 10 and under come in for free from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And for more information, trying to see if they have a website, but you can check out their New Haven Comic and Collectible Spectacular page on their Facebook page. And if you can, scan in that QR code if you can, because that thing is so friggin' tiny. Even I can't scan it from the shot that I gave you. But if you have a clear enough TV and you have a real high resolution, maybe 4K, then let's try that again. I don't know. I tried. So yeah, but yeah, this weekend is the last of it. And yeah, it was smudgy because I just looked at the replay. But there is one thing that's not smudged, and that is July 28th to the 30th at Mohegan Sun Convention Center. Expo Center, I should say. Terrificon. It's an awesome convention here in Connecticut. It's awesome. Actually, it's not awesome. It's terrific. But you could check it out and tell Mitch, who runs the place, that Tom Dog says hi. That's if I don't see him first. I don't even know if I'm going, to be honest with you. I'm trying really hard to go. I really want to go. Because they have Jonathan Frakes from Star Trek The Next Generation. They also have Sean Gunn from Guardians of the Galaxy. They even have John Wesley Shipp from the original Flash from the TV series, original TV series. It's awesome. He was awesome in that. John Glover from The Walking Dead. From the Fear of the Walking Dead, I should say. Fear of the Walking Dead. And Anthony Michael Hall from the Breakfast Club. Awesome movie. And for you wrestling fans out there, they got Ethan Page from AEW, Wardlow from AEW, and Danhausen from AEW. It's awesome. Wait, didn't I just say it was terrific? Grade Delis, voice actor, very well known. Definitely will love that. And like I said, and did I mention that it's, and again, that's on the 28th to the 30th at Mohegan Sun Expo Center. It's a wonderful place. I've been there many times. But it's a lot of fun. And plus also, so they got some comic book creators and guests from all over New England. And sadly, there's no QR code. But if you want to see the full guest list and to purchase tickets, you can check out the website at Terrificon.com. Yes, sir. So, before we get started, I do want to thank everybody for the wonderful time that I had last week, as I said on the wrap-up show last week. And we're actually going to go into overtime. Because, as promised, the Nintendo threw out a Nintendo Direct the other day, and I was supposed to do it on that same day, but some personal issues came up, so I changed the date. I don't know if you noticed. I changed the date to tomorrow night, which is Friday, and so Gamers Week is going overtime, baby. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with that. Some of the stuff that, some more games that was announced by Nintendo than the games that I mentioned on the wrap up. So, on the Nintendo wrap up. So this is technically going to be part 2. So yeah, it's well worth it and everything. But we're going to have a lot of fun with that. And definitely a must watch. So yeah, that's tomorrow night. Whenever I go on. So tune in, because we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. Flash. I was banging. So a buddy of mine, you may know him, big friend to the show here. Josh. Everybody knows Josh. He's an awesome dude. But yeah, he shared something with me. And it's a whale of a tale. A whale swallows 2 kayakers off a California coast. I don't know if you heard about this. You hear that? You see it? If I can open up the page, I can't even friggin'. Well, you know what? Oh, okay. All right. This tablet is so slow, and I just updated. And this article comes from the Animals Around the Globe. In a thrilling real-life drama reminiscent of scenes of Finding Nemo when a humpback whale almost swallows 2 kayakers off of the California coast, the kayakers swallowed, spat out, and walked away from this extraordinary encounter with a tale that they'll never forget. Two kayakers experienced an event of a lifetime being nearly swallowed by a humpback whale. Julie McSorley and Liz Cottrell were enjoying a day of whale watching off the coast of the Avila Beach in California when a massive humpback suddenly engulfed their kayak. Miraculously, both women escaped the encounter unharmed, and the kayakers and nearby witnesses captured the surreal moment on video. Come on. I hate these pop-ups. Much like to the kayakers Doris and Marlin in Finding Nemo, experiences a moment of fear and but yeah, that is crazy, man. Meanwhile, nearby guy was like, "Did you find the Pinocchio?" I mean, imagine getting spat out by a whale, and a humpback whale. No matter, I thought they were traveling back in time with Captain Kirk. There be whales here. But yeah. But also, escaping because, they spat them, the whale spat them out and everything. I mean, clearly, these women were shitting in their pants. I would have done the same thing too. So good to see. Defecation is a good defense mechanism. And I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but there's some fireworks going off, and it's for me. I like when I get fireworks and pyro and everything like that. It's awesome. It's really cool. But the cops I'm hearing some sirens too, unrelated to the fireworks. So. But yeah, that's a little whale of a tale that I want to share with everybody. But also, missed some news last week. because because I was doing something important, which was Gamers Week. Sorry, folks. But yeah, Pat Sajak last week announced that he was going to retire from hosting Wheel of Fortune after season 41. So yeah, it's. I mean, it's sad, and a lot of people. There are some people out there that are happy that he's going to be retiring. I'm like, it's not happy. You know, just because you don't, just because you don't like, just because you don't like, you know, the shtick that he does at the end of each show, which I mean I can understand it's cringe sometimes. But also, I mean, most recently he had his picture he had a picture taken with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, I mean, did Pat Sajak say anything political in his Twitter account? No, not that I know of. I don't and you got to take it with a grain of salt. I mean, whatever his political views is, I'm glad that he's keeping it to himself. But now that he's retiring, and Howard Stern actually brought this up not too long ago, that that yeah, because he's retiring, it's throwing caution to the wind there and everything, and then got to be careful because look at Chuck Woolery. I mean, he's a fucking asshole. I mean, look at him. I mean, he was so great on Chuck Woolery was so great on being the original host of Wheel of Fortune, and then handing the reins over to Pat Sajak, and then and then and then Chuck doing Scrabble, and then also Love Connection and Lingo. That he had some pretty good, and Greed. Let's not forget Greed. And yeah, those were some good game shows. And now it's ruined because now that social media is going on, and he has developed a voice where nobody wants to hire him. And then on top of that, he was at the time of the pandemic, he was an anti-vaxxer and everything, and he was really vocal towards Joe Biden and supporting Donald Trump and everything like that. And what happened? His son passes away due to testing positive for COVID. It's a true story. And then he kind of quieted down a little bit, but now he's back into it, being an asshole again. I mean, it literally makes no sense with him. And I just hope that Pat Sajak doesn't go down that route, because it is going to ruin his reputation. And Howard mentioned this, sometimes game show hosts, they need to shut up, and like, so sometimes some celebrities got to shut up about this, keep it to yourself. You have a lot of celebrities out there. Who don't know when enough to shut the fuck up. Yeah, you can have a point of view and everything like that, but nobody's going to take you if you're take a look at James Woods. No, when's the last time you saw him in anything? Scott Baio, the asshole who threatened to beat the shit out of anybody who didn't want to, who fought, who wants to beat the shit out of everybody who doesn't support Donald Trump. And I'm still waiting, Scott. I'm still waiting for you to punch me in the face. Come on. Don't sing it. Bring it. I ain't afraid of you. Remember, I sang a song about you not too long ago. So yeah, don't make me break that out again. But I'm doing it out of respect to Harry Belafonte. Unless he found humor in that, then I'll sing that song again. So, come on, Scotty. Charles in Charge. Come at me. Just saying. And then you got Kevin Sorbo, who's another idiot. Dean Cain, another jackass. Who I think, he got touch of the tainted kryptonite, and is that that evil Superman from Superman 3. Or he's Bizarro, or he can be Bizarro now. Taking a good look at him, he looks like Bizarro. Just saying. Ted Nugent. Need I say more? And I shall. Kid Rock. They all can go fuck themselves. But yeah. Yep. But yeah, so yeah, listen, he had a picture taken with, so yeah, Pat Sajak, not too long ago, had a picture taken with Marjorie Taylor Greene. I didn't care. I didn't care as long as he's, not being a jerk and everything. So, but yeah, I'm trying, because I like Pat Sajak. I do. There's nothing really bad I can say about him. I mean, yeah, do some of the things that he says on his show is, sometimes cringe. Yeah, but does it bother me? No, because it's just Wheel of Fortune is just a fun show, and I've been a fan for a real long time, and yeah, and I found it to be very educational when I was a kid. So yeah, and yeah, Vanna White and all that, just. And so yeah, I'm trying really hard to be a contestant on that show because I want to be one so bad. I want to be a contestant on there so bad. So yeah, it'll be really cool to be a contestant on Wheel of Fortune, and it'll be his last season. So wish me luck, folks. Wish me luck. My journey into becoming a Wheel of Fortune contestant during season 41 starts now. So yeah, wish me luck. Wish me luck because I would love to be a contestant. So there you go. And I'm a damn good. I love playing Wheel of Fortune. It's friggin' awesome. And so yeah, news has been going around. See whether to who's going to be the new host after he retires, and it's like, give it some time. You got plenty of time. And they narrowed it down to Whoopi Goldberg, which, to be honest, I really don't understand why. I mean, I have nothing against Whoopi Goldberg. I love her. It's just the fact that she wouldn't be a good fit. She really wouldn't be. And I know she probably I'm sure she wants to venture out of the View. And I mean, I can get it. You've been on that show for so long, and it just gets to you. But yeah, I mean, Wheel of Fortune. I can see her as a guest host. If they want to do that's what they should do. That's what they should do first. With the people that they mention, and I'm going to mention some of the names. Whoopi Goldberg was mentioned. Ryan Seacrest, which obviously should go to him. Stephen H. Smith. Unusual, but yeah. There was there was somebody else too. Oh yeah, Vanna White was mentioned. Maggie Sajak was also mentioned as well. But yeah, but you know what? Do like they did with Alex Trebek when he passed away. Give the show during the season, host, during the 42nd season or so, do like a trial run. Do like a, like halfway through the 40 season 42. Throw in a guest host. And then by mid-season, and then by the end of the first half of the season, after winter vacation, give the show to the new host. I don't see why not. I think that would be a great idea. Do like they did with Jeopardy. Do a guest host schedule. Do 1 week Whoopi, 1 week Ryan, 1 week Steven, and 1 week Maggie and Vanna. And then another week, I'll throw in another name, LeVar Burton. Throw his name into the ballot. How about Mayim Bialik? She doesn't really, she wants to steer away from co-hosting the, Jeopardy, which I totally understand. Give her the opportunity to go on there, or give Ken Jennings double duty, hosting Jeopardy and hosting Wheel. I think that would be awesome. Either way they can do it. I think it would be a good idea. Who do you think should be the permanent host of to replace Pat Sajak? I want to know know what you have to say in the comment if there's somebody else that I haven't mentioned. Because there's tons of people that would be more than happy to fill that spot. I would love to host Wheel of Fortune. I would. I mean, think about this. Think about this too. From what I understand, Pat Sajak was getting $15 million a year to host Wheel of Fortune. And so yeah, this came out of it actually came out of nowhere, because it didn't look like there was something, it didn't look like he was in something was wrong with him. I mean, yeah, he's well in his 70s, and yeah, but nonetheless, he looked like he was in good health. But but as long as but hey, you can only do. I mean, you can only do it for so long. But with that kind of money, I mean, yeah, and now that he's not going to be there anymore. I mean, I wonder what's going to happen. With him being vocal. I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see what his post-hosting days are, because he's still going to be on as a consultant on there. But a lot of people were pushing for Ryan Seacrest to host the show. I think it's a good fit. I don't see why not. I mean, what else does he have going on besides his radio show and his tapings on American Idol? I mean he is, and not to mention him hosting, doing the Dick Clark Rockin' Eve, New Year's Rockin' Eve, at the end of the year. I mean, that's still okay and everything, and but that's only once a year that he does that part. Just flies in. But yeah, I mean, and everybody loves Ryan, and he would be a good fit. He would be a good fit on the show. He really would. I don't know how he would be on being a game show host, because I don't know if he hosted anything game show worthy. I mean, to me, I don't really call American Idol a game show. It's more like a talent contest That's all I look at it. I mean, yeah, but yeah, it'll be really cool. But yeah, give the reins to somebody, and they can really do a good job. They really can. And I don't know how Whoopi would do. I really don't. I mean, like I said, I have nothing against Whoopi because I love her. She's one of my favorites. But I don't know how she would be hosting Wheel. I mean, does she really want to be, I'm pretty sure she's happy where she is, but I don't know if she wants to go to California for a season. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, if she does, I'll be surprised. But but like I said, there's many opportunities out there for a lot of people to host a show, and I think it'll be a good fit. I really do, and I think it'll be really, really awesome. So, but with that being said, Pat, I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, and we are, I'm a fan. I will always be a Wheel watcher, even after you retire and everything. And I love what you do. And Wheel of Fortune was my favorite game show. It really is, and I have a lot of fun watching that show every night, and it's a lot of fun. But yeah, definitely, you will be missed, and no, it's like, oh, is Patsy did that? No, he's not dying. He's retiring. So, but thank you for a lot of stuff, for giving us 40 years of entertainment on Wheel of Fortune. And I was a fan even back then. It was awesome. So, with that being said, Secret Invasion. What can I say that hasn't been said already? Secret Invasion was awesome. Moving on. I got to catch up on my Secrets of the Mogwai. So I haven't. So I won't review that this week, but I will review it next week. So I got to catch up. I'm 4 episodes behind. So because I know that episodes 9 and 10 dropped today. So yeah. So I got to catch up on that. So I haven't reviewed. So I'll review that next week for sure. So yeah, going back with Secret Invasion, there is more I need to say about this. So yeah, a lot of people, but basically, other than, I'm not going to talk about the, how the show was because I already did. It's awesome. Moving on. But I am going to talk about the complaints I've been getting and hearing from people pissed off over the intro. Why is everybody pissed off at the intro? Because it was done using AI. Why is this a big deal? Why? Why do people care? Why is this an issue? It's not an issue, okay? Would you rather have money wasted on pointless CGI? Would you that like a lot of intro shows have used over the years? Why is that a big deal? Why is I don't see nothing wrong with the intro with the AI. I think it's awesome. I think it's really cool. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. It really is. And who cares? And if whether or not they did, okay, they did. Big deal. It's not that big of a deal. It's not. I don't think it's a problem because it's, if if the episode was done the whole entire episode was done in AI, then I would have an issue with it. But since it was just the opening credits, which has nothing to do with the plot of the story of the show that I'm watching, leave it alone. Okay, this is a dumb argument to be. This is a dumb argument to be. A dumb topic to be arguing over. And there are some good things, and I know a lot of people are having a big deal with the AI, with the use of AI in certain things, which is why the writer's strike is going on and everything. And I can be wrong with that statement that I just said, which is perfectly fine, and people can fact check me on that. But a lot of people are relying on AI to write scripts. People are relying on AI to come off with pieces of artwork, claiming it for their own, and it's a problem. It's a really it's a really big problem. However, in this situation, it's not really that big of a deal. Why I say that? Because of the fact that it's saving them money instead of using animation or CGI. Because if you remember, there's a strike going on, so maybe some of these graphics designers and everything like that are also writers. You ever think about that? No, of course not. So yeah, it becomes a problem. So what's the next best thing? AI. Hey, like I said, as long as it doesn't interfere with the plot of the story that I'm watching, if AI isn't used to make Samuel L. Jackson say motherfucker, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I mean, really. Yeah. I'm waiting for that time where he actually says it in one episode. Just one motherfucker. Please, can we have one motherfucker, please? That's when Samuel L. Jackson at his best. I mean, when he says motherfucker. He almost said it when he was about to say it when he got blipped. But yeah, it's not that big of a deal, folks. It's not that big of a deal if he, it's not going to interfere with the story. It's not interfering with the story. It's just giving out a cool look, and hey, that would be like the only time where I would allow it. As long as it doesn't interfere with the show. As long as it doesn't interfere with the show, I don't have a problem with it. I really don't. If there was some AI generated characters in the episode itself, then I would say something. I would have a different argument. But it's okay. It's just an intro. It means nothing. Marvel, Kevin Feige is just saving some money, and I don't have a problem with that. It's a win-win. But you're not going to lose sleep over it, and it is fine. It's fine. So, anywho, how are you? Oh boy. I mean, some people say it's lazy. I mean, I just think, Then you tell them. You tell them. You come up with these complainers. I mean, all the people do they sit behind a desk and just complain and be like, why you gotta do this? I mean, instead of bitching and moaning about it, why don't you do something about it? Write them a script. Write them a script. Give them a proper opening to a show. Instead of complaining about it, come up with your own material. Come up with your own material. Sell it to Disney and be like, here you go. It's not that big of a deal, folks. It's not that big of a deal. Not going to lose sleep because that, and don't forget, the next 5 episodes you can skip the intro if you're that pissed off about it. I mean, come on now. I mean, really, you can skip the intro if it bothers you that much. I mean, really. Which some of you losers do anyways. They still want to bitch and moan because of the intro. What if I decided one day I would do write an episode of Channel X using write some bits for a future episode of Channel X and but just by using AI, type in a topic and they'll do it out for that. Would people watch? No, probably not. I mean, it'd be funny as hell. I mean, maybe it's something I'll experiment with in the future. Who knows? I mean, well, I'll think about it. But the thing is, you'll never know. What's to say I'm not doing scripting out a show using AI right now? Because if you notice, I haven't said that many times. I haven't Jeff Goldblum this episode that much. So yeah. Which tells you something. Is Tom Dog scripting this episode using AI? I'm going to leave that up to you to think about. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. You decide. I'll never tell. Because a magician never reveals its secrets. I'm just kidding. I didn't AI. Remember, I don't write shit. I'm just not tired today. I got enough sleep in even after last night. So, and with that being said, it's time for this episode to come to a close. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I thank you and appreciate it, as I do each and every week. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. And if you missed any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. And thumbs up the video if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. Comment down below who you think should host Wheel of Fortune at season 42. Let us know in the comments section down below. And ringy dingy that bell so you can stay notified on what I'm going to be doing next. And be sure, it's Pride Month, support Pride, and also support small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing that you can do for small streamers like myself, by doing the most important thing. and we small streamers will love you forever. And how much we will love you forever? Well, let's look at it this way. I mean, think about all the stuff that you love already. Fuse it all together in one big giant ball. Times it by 100. And we'll love you more than that. That's how much we will love you. But you only have to do one thing and one thing only. And that is face hug that subscribe button. And look at this. This guy, this little guy right here, he's not AI. He's not AI generated. He's not CGI. See? He's squishy. Squishy. He's just an adorable little thing. And if he's happy, I'm happy, this channel is happy. And you'll be happy that you face hugged that subscribe button. Like I said, we'll love you forever. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. We will see you here again next week. Same Tom Dog time, same Tom Dog channel X. Actually, we'll be on later. So, like I said, I got some personal issues that that went down and allowed me to do the show early. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's not funny, but yeah, it is a personal issue. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I will be back here again tomorrow, doing a bonus episode of the Gamers Week extravaganza, adding one more episode into the mix. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Also Saturday, got an episode of Wrestling Prime, and we're going to be doing some AEW stuff. So yeah, we're gonna for the first time. So for the first time in a long time. So yeah, I don't know if you noticed in the little graphic I put down, Tom Dog is all elite. So yeah. So yeah, that's gonna turn some heads. But no, I'm still a WWE guy. It's just that, got some stuff to talk about and everything. And plus, also, I got some predictions for Money in the Bank that's coming up next week. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with that, and you're gonna have a lot of fun tuning in and everything. We're gonna have so much fun, and so with that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in. We will see, like I said, we'll see you again tomorrow, and then we'll do a Wrestling Prime episode at the end on Saturday, and we'll have a lot of fun with that. So until next time, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace. Love you all.